Alright, welcome back to Cooking with Sasquatch. Today we're going to be balling some shrimp in one of these plastic swamp buckets. First time using it, so let's try it out. Alright, so the swamp bucket is a 5-gallon plastic bucket. It has an electric heating element inside. Once you plug it in, it'll heat the water up and bring it to a boil. The old swamp bucket was designed by somebody in South Louisiana. Alright, so the instructions are written here on the side and pretty simple. All you gotta do is follow these instructions and it comes out pretty good. Alright, so there's a mark on the side of the bucket that tells you where to fill it up to. And I'm just checking it out right here, so I'm gonna add some water, about a gallon, and it comes out to be 2 gallons to hit the minimum level you need. So we're gonna add the 2 gallons and just a little bit more just to bring it just above the line. Alright, so we got our 2 gallons of water in, just plugged it in. Let's see what happens. Yeah, just so you know, I keep the lid on every time I'm balling and take it off when I'm filming. Alright, it's been 3 minutes here and I'm starting to see a couple little bubbles, so it's heating up. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and add a bag of crawfish seasoning. I got the Louisiana brand, and we're just going to go ahead and pour it in. Alright, and now we're going to add 3 ounces of liquid Zatarain's crab ball. Some good stuff right here. Like I said, we're just going to follow the instructions that's on the bucket. Alright, we're going to give it a little stir here. Trying not to hit that little element at the bottom, but mix up that seasoning a little bit. Now my sister and brother-in-law have one of these things. They use it all the time, and it's perfect for their camper. So if y'all got a camp out there, this would be a perfect little tool for you. And I'm gonna put the lid back on while we're waiting for this thing to come to a boil. Alright, so it's been 15 minutes since we plugged it in. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, it's not boiling yet, but it's definitely getting hot. Alright, so we've been plugged in for 25 minutes now. Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, now we balling. Looking good, looking good. Alright, so let's get this lid off. Make sure you use a pot holder. I've got a towel right here, but that lid definitely gets hot. And we're going to start off with 3 pounds of potatoes. We're going to put these in and we're going to let them boil for about 5 minutes before we move on to the next step. Just like it says on the bucket. Alright, I also got 2 onions that I cut in half. I'm going to go ahead and throw them in there also. Put the lid back on and we'll boil for 5 minutes. Alright, so that's 5 minutes with the potatoes and the onions boiling. Move on to our next step. Alright, so I'm going to add a pack of Veron smoked sausage. I got it cut in half. Go ahead and just drop them in. All good shrimp and crawfish balls got to have sausage. Alright, another thing you gotta have is a little corn on the cob. So we'll go ahead and throw some of these little small ones in there. Oh yeah, we're looking good so far. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the lid on for a couple minutes just while I bring this back to a ball, then we're gonna add the shrimp. Alright, so only been a couple minutes. Let's check it out, make sure we're balling again. And then we'll throw in some hot dogs and some shrimp. Oh yeah, that's what we're looking for right there. Alright, so I'm just gonna throw a couple hot dogs in there. And then the next thing we're gonna add, I got 3 pounds of shrimp. We go ahead and dump them in. Alright, I'm gonna give it a little stir, and then we're gonna put the lid back on. We're gonna boil it for 3 minutes. Alright, it's been 3 minutes. Let's see what we got. Shoot a little video with the phone too while we're right here. Oh yeah, look at that right there. Shrimp look ready. What we gotta do now is unplug this thing, put the lid on, and we're gonna let them soak about 15 minutes. Alright, the good thing about this thing is there's holes in the lid right here. I don't know if you can see them, but after we finish soaking, we're just gonna go ahead and dump all the liquid out. The only thing you have left is the food inside. Boy, that's a beautiful sight right there. Alright, so now we moved inside. We're just going to pour them on a little platter. It'll be time to tear them up. So just a little recap. We got corn, onions, potatoes, sausage, hot dogs, and 3 pounds of shrimp. Boy, this is going to be good today. Boy, it looks good, but it sure smells good. Good. Now it's time for the old pitmaster privilege. Get the first sample. Go ahead and peel it over the tray here. Peeled pretty easy. Pour the rest out the end of the tail. Oh yeah. Some good shrimp right there. Oh yeah, this thing works. Y'all check it out.